Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable our lecturers, Rubani Wijaya, and all of my beloved classmates as the participants. Let me introduce myself first. I am Rara Sandira from 3BB class, and in this video, I would like to review a journal article. The title is Factors Influencing Indonesian Tourists Traveling to Turkey During the Pandemic. The writer of this journal is Dina Haryani. She is a student of Bogor Tourism Institute, Indonesia. The journal itself is kind of tourism and hospitality journal, which the volume number is 10, issue number is 1, publication year is in the 2021, and also it has 8 pages. Alright, let's move to the first part, which is the introduction section of this journal. There are 2 points that I have concluded from this introduction. First is the changes in Indonesia tourism industry that occurred due to COVID-19 pandemic from March 2020 to August 2020. When we talk about the changes that happened on our tourism industry, maybe most of us have known that the COVID-19 case in Indonesia began to affect the tourism industry in March 2020. It's because the Indonesian government declared COVID-19 as a national disaster. So there are work-from-home policies, schools from home, limited operating hours, closure of public places, and restrictions on crowding, which they have caused the tourism industry to suffer losses. In May 2020, domestic and international flights are opened, but only those who meet the requirements can travel. And in July 2020, airports in Indonesia started safe travel campaigns. In August, the number of flights in Indonesia reached the highest number of flights since the pandemic. Lastly, in October, the number of international flight passengers at Soekarno-Hatta Airport reached 77,853 people. So it became increasingly busy in the October. So how about the Turkey itself? Let's talk about in the second point. In June 2020, Turkey has announced a soft tourism certification program launched to coincide with the start of the 2020 summer season to increase the number of tourists. Next, we are going to know about the literature review to understand more about some aspects in this journal. First, there is travel motivation word, which consists of word travel and motivation. First of all, let's talk about the motivation first. Motivations are the inner state of a person, which forces them to act in a specific way and thus sustaining human behavior and energy levels of the human body. So, travel motivations can be considered as one of the most important psychological influences of tourist behavior. According to Yoon and Yushal 2005, someone's tour motivation is divided into 2. They are push and pull factors. Push factors are factors that are related to one's desire to take a trip that comes from within the individual, or you can say as an intrinsic motivation, while the pull factors are external factors or extrinsic motivation that motivate tourists to take a tour. Second is COVID-19 impact on tourism. All sectors of the economy, of course, suffered a great deal from the lockdown, quarantine, and border closures, but tourism and hospitality industries appeared as the biggest losers of this crisis. In Indonesia itself, COVID-19 pandemic directly impacted the hotel occupancy, food and beverage, theater and cinema, tourism and creative economy activities, tour and travel agency. Next one, we want to talk about Turkey's safety program. Like in the previous explanation that Turkey has announced a soft tourism certification program. So the certificate itself, which has been granted by international certification institution, validates the execution of high levels of health and hygiene requirements at airline companies, airport, accommodation outlets, and food and beverage facilities. Like many countries, Turkey has been hit hard by coronavirus. The country has experienced several waves of the pandemic. Visitors during this time are advised to follow health safety precautions such as regularly wash hands, wear a mask, and maintain social distancing. The new certification program is made up of 4 main pillars. The first one, covering health and safety of passengers. Second, health and safety of employees. Third, precautions taken in facilities. And the fourth, precautions taken in transportation. All of them are really essential to do. Alright, the last one is CHSE, which is it means cleanliness, health, safety, and environment. CHSE itself is applied to the tourism sector and the creative economy in Indonesia, like hotels, restaurants, attractions, homestay, travel business, and special interest. It began to be implemented in Indonesia since September 2020. The goal is to increase efforts to prevent and control COVID-19 for people in public places and facilities in order to prevent the occurrence of new epicenter or clusters during the pandemic period. Next is the research methods of this journal. So this journal is used descriptive research, and usually the goal of descriptive research is to describe a phenomenon and its characteristics. So this research is more concerned with what rather than how or why something has happened. For achieving the research objectives, the data were collected from secondary sources like researches, journals, articles, and statistical reports, while primary data were collected through interviews and observations of tourists and travel agents who already went to Turkey during the pandemic. Now we are going to talk about results and discussions. In this part, we will know about many perspectives and other survey for the tourism sectors. So for the first one, we are going to know about the Indonesian ambassador to Turkey, Lalu Muhammad Iqbal, 2020. He said Turkey took proper preventive measures before reopening the tourism sector amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Turkey's government introduced health risk mitigation measures by ensuring the availability of designated hospitals for foreign travelers. He also added that the other factors that determine Turkey's success in the tourism sector are the connectivity between tourist attractions, airlines with massive networks, and stimulus package by the government. Based on Intan Permatasari Santosa, who is the operational manager of Tour Operations Manager of Nusantara Tour in Semarang, Central Java, she said some domestic tourists or their customers are starting to look to Turkey because Indonesians can already visit them. Turkey becomes the only choice of other countries' destinations that have been opened for tourists to Indonesia, where the visa process is also quite easy because the visa is on arrival and the requirements documents are also simple. It's based on nusadaily.com 2020. According to Foni Wijaya, as a general manager at Tripuri Wisata, he said that the agency has sent more than 10 tour groups to Turkey since the end of July 2020. At first, it was a bit difficult for them to sell the Turkey package because people were still worried about COVID-19. But however, after the first and second groups traveled, demand began to increase, especially bookings for departures from October to December 2020. And interestingly, the demand was not only flowing from Jakarta, but also small cities in Java, such as Bondowoso in East Java. Even though the number was still small, with only 15 to 20 people per departure. And one of the reasons that Turkey tour package was sold because this country has winter, winter in Turkey gaining appeal in recent years as an alternative destination among Indonesian tourists who desiring to see the snow. Okay, now let's take a look to the tour guide, which is from Musa Travel Tour Guide. So, during this pandemic, travel agents also prepared agreements with the tour participants regarding cancellation and delays in departures due to government policy that may change due to the current pandemic conditions. Until the beginning of 2021, tour packages to Turkey are still the main package sold by travel agents in Indonesia, even though there are several other countries that have opened for Indonesian tourists such as Dubai and Egypt. But yeah, the Turkey travel package are still the main package. Okay, now come to the survey conducted by Google Consumer Surveys in June 2020. The survey has been conducted across 17 countries, including Indonesia. There are 3 main points of these surveys. The first, it has revealed that a large number of Indonesians are planning to wait at least another year before traveling abroad again. Between April and May 2020, some 44% of Indonesian respondents plan to wait for more than a year before vacationing overseas, while 17% will consider doing so in the next 3 months. In regard to which countries these travelers would like to visit in the next 3 months, 34% said they wanted to visit Asia Pacific countries. Meanwhile, 23% preferred to travel to nearby cities. The second, Google also found that traveling behavior of Indonesian citizens tends to change after the COVID-19 pandemic ends. The last one, there are 3 things that they are most concerned about. They are security and cleanliness priorities, also discounted prices and flexibility, and short-term preferences. According to one of the tour guides, the factors that make Indonesian tourists buy the tour package, the first one, due to security guarantees in the form of self-tourism program from the Turkish government. Travel tours with health protocols by providing health kits and submitting evidence of health or negative COVID-19 letters before leaving, affordable prices and good facilities. The second, there is a refund of tour package fee if the tour participants' test results are positive, and insurance that covers COVID-19 if the tourist is positive during traveling. Alright, welcome to conclusion section. There are 3 points of this conclusion. First, Indonesia travel agency were selling Turkey tour packages because there are demands and purchases, which has been explained in the previous slides. Second, the self-tourism program offered by the Turkish government proved influential enough to attract Indonesian tourists to travel to Turkey during the pandemic. And the third point, travel agents still have to sell tour packages so that their companies can survive this pandemic. So they try to sell packages by applying health protocols regulated by the government of Indonesia and Turkish government, of course. Okay, now welcome to the last part in this journal, which is the suggestion of the writer. While recovering tourism during a pandemic is not easy, but running a self-tourism program is expected to attract Indonesian tourists to travel during a pandemic. So the further research should be carried out to recover tourism during a pandemic and after the pandemic has ended. Alright, it's the end of my journal review. Thank you so much for your attention. If you have any questions related to this review or any kind of feedback and suggestion, you can ask me and reply on our learning forum in LMS. Once again, thank you very much. I hope with this review we can add much knowledge. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.